Let's start that again. Hello, good morning. It is Sunday the 18th of December. I am going to go through some advents and then I will go do some hair treatment, I think. My hair's actually, to be fair, my hair's actually really good. I take a lot of pride in my hair. I really like my hair being nice and like luxurious and silky, and I love a good hair mask. So I've got a couple that I'm going to put my hair through. While I'm doing that, I am going to wrap some Christmas presents. So I'll take you with me to wrap some presents as well. Yeah, let's get started with some advent. Day 18 of Ash and Eve is gunmetal. Look at that, like navy. Not navy, but you know what I mean. Like it's going into that dark. So pretty. We have a little extra and it's also wax sealed, which I think is really fun. Can you show the wax seal? Yeah, there we go. These are, I've got 4 of them, and how do I, they're like little cogs. Are you gonna, there we go, like a little cog. Very cute. Day 18 of Daffodil Road of the Summer Berry Advent is called chokeberry, which I didn't know was a real thing, but it's called chokeberry. I'm going to pause for a second and I'm going to tell you to comment down below. So, let me grab, sorry for moving you. Here is the fade. So we've got day 1, so from pinky red, like pink to red to purple, and then it comes up in here and it's starting to go towards blue. One of the things I am so curious about is where this fade is going to end. So it is day 18. So we have 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. 7 days. 7 days until Christmas and 7 days to go of this fade set. Where do you think it's going to end? That's what I'm asking you. So type down below where you think it's going to go to, where you think it's going to end, where you think the colour's going to go. Do you think it's going to cycle back to a pink? Do you think it's going to move? I want your guesses because I have no idea either, but the colour is going to reveal where it is. So I like, this is a really exciting colour today because it really shows where it's moving towards. So I want you to tell me where you think it's going. I'm going to count down to 5. You ready? 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ah! This is called chokeberry. And I think you can see that it's starting to move away from the blue. Yay! While I say away from the blue, let me show you the last 3 days. So day 16, 17 and 18. Like, the reason I was like, oh wow, this is really changing is because I feel as though you can start to see this progression from this blue into where it's going to. On its own, you can't really tell as much, but in context, I think you can really see the movement. Wool and Works. I can't open, look at that. Can't open anything. But this is the colour. Oh, what a happy spring colour. It's like an Easter egg and a cake in a yarn. That is so much fun. Wanderlust. Okay, this is the inspiration picture. This is the yarn. And this is Waitomo. Waitomo is a village on the North Island of New Zealand, which is known for its extensive underground cave system. The glow of the Waitomo caves is actually created by an abundance of glowworms. The caves also have stunning stalactite and stalagmite formations. So cool. When I was talking to Tam of Olivia and Oliver Fibres about what the yarn advent is going to be, she said there's going to be a real focus on pinks and blues, and it's so exciting seeing that come alive. So seeing, again, I'm going to move you. I've got it in here from these pinks to these neutrally middle tones, now into these blues, and I'm so excited to see where they go into in the next 6 days. I'm having so much fun in these advents. And Circus Tonic Handmade, I have another little lolly. This is like the Allen's Cool, the mint ones, but it's a fruit one. And this is the colourway for today. I really like this one as well. It's quite a pretty neutral. Today's marker is a safety pin. So cute. So cute. Oh, I love that. Again, we've started off with this really dark mulberry wine red, and it's moving into quite a light colour. Again, I've just really enjoyed how the saturation has toned it down rather than changing the colour of it. I just think it's really unique. Alright, I told you to write down what the colourway is going to be for Daffodil Road yarns. Now, bets are on. What is the next colour? I would love a green. I really want a green. I don't think there's going to be a green, but I really, really, really want a green. If not green, then maybe yellow. Green or yellow? I don't know. What colour do you think is going to be popping up next? So we've had teal blue, purpley pink, mulled wine red. What is next? Write it in. I will actually know before you do, because I am going to be going to the holiday house. I'll insert some pictures because, oh my god, it's so pretty. And I'm really excited. My sister, my mum and I are going to go, and we're going to have a wonderful time. And yeah, so I will do the advents in like one big chunk so you can see them all. Progress on my knitting. Last night I did not get as much done as I thought or wanted to. I'm still working on my grandma's or my Vatsmama's brioche cowl. I've only got this much to go, so I will get this done today. But yeah, it's a bit annoying. Like I kind of anticipated, there we go. I anticipated getting much more done. But I mean, to be fair, I did. Oh, earring every time. I did keep pausing to try it on and just see if it was a comfortable length around my neck. I think finishing off both balls is going to be a comfortable amount. It kind of sits quite nicely, and it is reversible the way that I'm doing this one. So either way, there's a good depth that's going to be coming out of this. I'm really quite happy with it. So I'm going to finish this off today, hopefully. My mum will be coming home soon, and then we're going to finish off watching the Harry and Meghan thing. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. So, on that, let's knit. My mum is one of the biggest royalists I've ever met. She's just like a massive fan of the royal family, to the point where my mum wrote the princes, Prince William and Harry, she wrote them a letter for the death of Diana, Princess Diana, and then again she wrote them a letter on the death of the Queen. So my mum has a lot of love to give and a lot of heart invested in the royal story, and I find it very interesting. So as an Australian, yes, the Queen is our head of government. She technically is our monarch. Well, I mean, she's gone now. The King, the royal family of England are technically our head of state. But they don't do anything in Australian politics. Like, they're not involved. The last time that any delegate of Britain was actually somewhat involved was 1975, and this led to massive issues and an even further curtailing or minimisation of power that was executed by non-elected, like non-democratically elected politicians. So really, not a big deal in Australia. And my mum, to be fair, she's British, like her parents are British, she was raised by a British family. But I don't know, I don't personally get it. I don't get the whole fanfare and the love and the rah-rah. So, my sisters and I, we've been watching Mum just get more and more enthralled by the Meghan Markle debate drama. And there's so many things, like, okay, fair enough. Every truth is three sides, his, hers, and the truth. Every story has the three sides. And I do agree with some of my mum's points that, you know, they are quite fairly editing, because it's a Netflix documentary, they're editing to look good and they're editing their parts. And I do think that there's certain elements where I'm like, cool, like ignorance probably isn't acceptable in this comment, but just like there's so many other things and I'm like, the media is mean, mum, like the media is mean. And she's like, yeah, but it's well documented and they say, and I'm like, yeah, but who's saying? The media? Like, we're getting our information from the media and then the media is like, ugh. Anyway, so Mum and I had a lovely breakfast this morning. I will insert a video of me pouring on my syrup over my pancakes. I got my pancakes. I was so happy.
I know, it's so funny. Like, as soon as I walk in, they just start doing the order. 3 garlic mushrooms and half-string pepper.
And we had a lovely breakfast and then we both got a bit, like, not heated, but argumentative. We debated, we discussed animatedly, with all love, and like we don't fight, but we did have a discussion where we were both like, that your point is wrong, like your point of view is incorrect, and both of us were like, no. So I just find it really interesting. And I remember, you know, I love listening to politics. I listen to a lot of podcasts about like global politics and looking at American politics, oh my goodness, looking at American politics and, you know, just like watching even how families were breaking up over like the Trump debate and all of this stuff. And I just find it so interesting. I think part of it is a generational divide. I think part of it is a cultural aspect where Mum is quite culturally British and I'm very culturally Australian. Yeah, I think there's a whole lot of differences that comes into it, and the end result is quite a marked difference on where we both stand on these like same issues. So yeah, I've just found that really interesting, really funny, a bit silly. Yeah, so that's been, that was this morning and that will be this afternoon. And then tonight is dinner at my dad's for my little sister, so I need to get these Christmas presents wrapped, at least so that I can just take them over to dad's and we can do it. I don't know if we're all doing presents or not. Still haven't asked. Still, I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I need to get my presents done either way. And my grandmother will not be coming tonight. She's just found that as she's getting a little bit older, I mean, she's 84, 80 something. And she's just realising, you know, that her body needs bedtime. And we're all young little whippersnappers and we like to rock up at, you know, Dad says dinner is at 7, so we turn up at 8. And she's like, 8 o'clock's my bedtime, which I think is fair. So, you know, she has decided that she's not going to come to dinner events. She'll only come to like lunches, which is totally fair. So she won't be there tonight, which means I can finish this tonight. So that is my plan, to get everything done or of this one done. And then that is one last Christmas present that I don't need to worry about. Okay, I'm gonna go jump in the shower, get my hair wet so I can start the first of many hair masks. And I will see you very soon for some presents. Okay. I am going to start wrapping presents. My hair is in number 1 of 2 hair masks. So I'm gonna start wrapping. I have got YouTube right here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna explain to you what my gifts are, and then as I wrap, I'll be watching YouTube and I'll just fast forward that, and then I will show you the end, hopefully. So first up, what I need to do, I've got most of my presents in this whole box with more around. So I'm gonna quickly go through and look at everything and put it into the different piles, and then I will start going through. Okay, let's go through what I've got for the family. I've got everything in my notes to my phone, which is how I like to do things, so that when I add to it I already know who it is for, and then I don't get confused when I'm trying to sort out my pile of stuff. So first up, for my dad, I showed you that I got him the dates and I got him the 4 different fudges. Then I also got him a pen. So this comes in like a little case, suede bag thing, and it was at the markets a while ago and I saw them and I was like, this will make perfect Christmas presents. And so I got one for my dad, my stepmom, my mum and myself. I will open mine on Christmas Day because that is fair, and I also got them engraved. So this one is for my dad. His name is Aldis, A-L-D-I-S. These are handmade, resin poured, carved pens. So I think this is absolutely beautiful, and I know they write really nicely, and my dad loves a good pen. My dad bought me a pen when I first became a teacher, so it's a bit of a thing. For my grandmother, my Vats mama, I am obviously making her the cowl, and then I also have Mecca Perfect Pair for silky soft hands and lips. This is Rose and Peony hand cream and lip balm. So I always, I tend to buy my grandmother hand care, lip care, body care, stuff like that. And I love Mecca. I shop at Mecca way too often. I've just realised the tag is still on. It's not intended. Yeah. Put it in my rubbish pile. For my stepmom, I got her the Endo oil. This is the gold leaf one, which I can't show you in here, but it is the Endo, the gold leaf one. I think I've already shown you because I got it myself, and it's the big full one. I also got her Sleep On It, This Works, a stress busting trio for soothing rest whenever, wherever you are. So it's got deep sleep pillow spray, stress check mood manager, and stress check roll on. So it's like a roll on oil. So I figured these would be quite lovely. She is not very well, so I thought this would be nice for relaxing. I also got her the Innuendo bath salts, the For Her one. So this is the Rose and Bergamo. And then I got her a pen. And it is this really pretty green. It's got her name on it. For my brother-in-law, I got them the Frank Body Clear Days kit. So it's a clearing body wash and face wash. I love Frank Body. I think it's a really easy gift to give. It comes in this really nice pack, like bag. I just find them really nice, really easy to use, and I think that they, like, Frank Body is a really good one. It's also an Australian brand, and so I really like it. So I got both of the boys one of these. For my youngest sister, I got her the Go-To kit. So Go-To is a Australian brand by the wife of Hamish Blake, who is an Australian personality. So her name is, oh crap, Zoe Foster Blake. So in this there is the Properly Clean Cleansing Mousse, the face cream, the SPF 50, which as an Australian sunscreen is one of the most important things you can find. I am covered in it today because I was going to go out. Kakadu Plum serum, like serum? Yeah, serum. And a lip balm with SPF 15 in it. So, because my little sister lives up in Broome, she is around the sun quite a bit. She is really smart at sun protection, but I thought this would be nice, and it's a really gentle skincare which doesn't hurt the skin, so you can use it in conjunction with others and there's no negative effects. I also, now I don't know so much about this one, but I got her the kit number 4 from Mecca. Just checking my mom's not walking in because I don't want her to see. I got her the kit number 4 from Mecca, which is the Wellness Wash, Body Nutrition Lotion and Dry Body Brush. They already come in this bag, like a toiletries bag, which is really cute. It's got a little handle that you just pull through. And they've got the, everything is already in sustainable packaging, which I really like. So yeah, much more Mecca, more Mecca things. And then these are the earrings that I got her from yesterday. So I told you about them, but I didn't show them to you. These are resin poured earrings. They've got a little pearl in them with a little clamshell. My sister wears a lot more silver than gold. I tend to wear a lot more gold than silver. So it's hard buying for her because I like look at something that I like and then I'm like, oh yeah, that's right, she won't like it. So hopefully she likes these ones. And yeah, that's the earrings that I got for her. For my other sister, basically whenever you buy from Mecca, you get a million samples, and I don't tend to use them, and she does, so I'm going to give them all to her. Part of my clearing, but also it's things like brow gel, which I don't use, but she actually has visible eyebrows, so you can see her, so she can use them. And then I have got both of my other sisters, so I've got my stepsister and my bio sister, the Bum Bum cream from Rio de Janeiro. This is a really good brand, and this cream is so nice. It's firming and it just smells so good. And then I also got them both the Endo oil, the gold one. My stepsister, I got her 2 scrunchies along with the Bum Bum and the Endo. So she has like luxurious hair. My hair doesn't fit in scrunchies, but she often wears them, and these are the silk ones, so they're really good on your hair and they're just so good for you. So I'm hoping that she likes them. And then for my mum, I have a pile and a half, which is valid because it's my mum. So I have the 3 Amore Muse bath salts. I have a Innuendo sleep mask, which is a silk mask. I have the Innuendo box, which has got a candle in it and the gold oil. So again, just really, I love Innuendo, can you tell? I got her some samples of vitamin C ceramide serum capsules. I showed these from the last markets that I went to, not the most recent, the first ones. There is a Reiki infused bath blend in here. It really does smell so good. And then the pink pearl earrings. And lastly, I got her a pen. which looks like this. So these are all my gifts. I've kind of gone a little bit overboard. Everyone was like, oh yeah, you know, we're going to keep it to a certain amount. And I was like, okay, sorry, whoops. But in my defense, I'm probably not going to celebrate Christmas with them for a while. I think they're planning on coming over to Christmas with me next year. But I don't really want to be doing big gifts. So I think we might end up just going to the markets and we'll get something small as like a token. Rather than, I'm seriously worried that she's going to come in. Or it might get something small from the markets rather than a big gift, also considering that they are traveling and I'm traveling. So I think I would like to go a bit more big now and then not go so big next year. Alright, wrapping time.